What's going on, guys? It's your friend, coach and mentor, Scotty. I just got done with my week 10 and day 3 workout, and I'm feeling pumped up because I only have just 2 weeks left until I get to put my before and after pictures together. I was emotionally and mentally feeling a little bit discouraged throughout the process, but I'm starting to see, more importantly than see some changes, I'm starting to really feel the changes in the way I feel, in my strength, and so forth. And I have had my ups and downs and my struggles, primarily with my right bicep tendons. I have to ice them every single day. I've dealt with that for about a year. So I do have my struggles, ups and downs, and I was thinking about setting goals, whether it's your fitness goal or your, let's call it your business goals, whatever it is, whatever goals and aspirations you're going after. That's one of the things I get asked often is like, man, what do you do when you struggle or when you have a hard day? And that question is so easy for me because I thrive in that. Like, I thrive in the ability to see a problem and realize that I have to overcome that, and that by overcoming that problem, I can become stronger. So it's important, and that goes back, guys, to everything in life. It's how you perceive or how you look at things. So with that being said, I've been thinking a lot during my Body Beast workout. My mind really works well during my workouts. I was thinking a lot about emotions and how they control us and how they can make or break our lives. So what I want to ask you guys is, first of all, if you're on the video, comment below. Let me see who's on here with me. But I'm going to go through this fast because I don't want it to be a long video. And number 2, I have to get on and train my new coaches in 10 minutes. So like I said, I've been thinking a lot about the ability to control your life by learning to master yourself, but not only yourself, your emotions. And I think, as I think about that, I think about my own life, how I've transformed through that part of my life, but I also think to a couple of people that I've had to play a small piece, a small bit of their life in their transformation as their mentor and coach, as they each had the ability or the breakthrough to put the ability of changing their thoughts into words. So changing their thoughts in what they're going through in their life and what they've previously thought about themselves, what they're currently thinking about themselves, and be able to take that and transform it into words and into actual things in their life that they've wanted to accomplish. And the first people that come to my mind, so that you can follow them on Facebook or YouTube or wherever you want to follow them, are Brigitte Linford. And like I think back to her, she's got some incredible videos if you want to watch. Go back, search Morning Papers, Brigitte Linford, that's a great one. Some other people that I've really begun to see to transform through what I'm going to talk about your emotions are Jennifer Greenberg, and also Heather College is a great one. And it's called, really what it's called, guys, is self-awareness. And as I think about that, there's a quote that sticks out in my mind that says, mastering others is strength. I want you to write this down. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. So I want you to really think about that. So let's call this self-awareness. It's when you catch yourself in what's going on in your mind, like what your mind is actually telling you. And that's what self-awareness is really beginning to understand that. That's why it's good and important that you slow down. Hey, what's up? I see everybody hopping on here. There's actually studies that have been done on the brain that show when you can put feelings into words, you diminish the power of those negative emotions. And what that does is it improves your well-being and enhances your decision-making skills and abilities. And there's a couple ways to do this, so I want to share that with you. So I'm going to call out one of my coaches, Heather. I mentioned her. I've seen her go through a huge transformation. She's a high school friend. You know, I used to wonder, like, I used to get these, all these feelings and these emotional texts about what she was going through. And I was like, wow, why are you, like, talking about that? What's going on good? But what I really began to understand, and through the study of the brain, is that when you write these down, it diminishes the power of the negative emotions and improves the well-being and enhancing your decision-making skills. Now, what I'm saying right there is don't go dump all of your negative trash on people and bring people down. But if you have a trusted friend or colleague, it's important that you share what you're going through so that you can empower yourself. So step number 1 is write down your feelings in a journal. Get a journal, get a notebook, and write down these feelings in a journal. Or, like I said, talk to a trusted coworker about the helplessness that you're feeling. Step number 2 that I want you guys to think about is once you can master being self-aware, the thoughts in your mind, The next step is to identify, this is very important, identify which aspects of that situation that you have control over and which ones you do not. That is so important. So I want you guys to write that down. Once you can master and be self-aware of your thoughts, okay, the next step is to identify which aspects, which parts of the situation you have control of and which ones you do not. And what I want you to do is to write down, and this is in your journal, your stresses, your daily challenges, and your goals. And write goals in capital letters, G-O-A-L-S. Because it's important that you have those goals and those visions that are compelling enough to pull you forward. So what I want you to do is once you write down those things, all these things, separate them into two categories, okay? Those that you have control over and those that you do not have control over. So on one, get a piece of paper, write a line down the middle. I have control over, I do not have control over. And the point of this exercise for you as you write these things down is to pull apart the stresses in your life that you have and let them go because you have no control over them. So, because some of the things in life are out of your control and they're out of your hands. And then the next thing to do on top of that is identify the areas in your life where your efforts will have a real impact. And when they have a real impact, that's going to give you the thing that gives you the energy and focus to move forward in your life where you want to do. So what I want to challenge you to, and this could be in any part of your life, is, you know, whatever field it is, your work, you're a Beachbody coach, you're a parent, whatever it is, I want you to identify one small goal that you can quickly accomplish, because there's power. When you accomplish something, it increases your confidence and your self-worth. So I want you to identify one thing, one area, one small goal that you can quickly accomplish. When you can narrow that down with your actions, you're able to focus your energy and efforts towards that goal. And when you do this, the likelihood of your success is going to increase, okay? So as you do this, you'll relearn. This is so important. That's why I love health and fitness. When you work out, or you eat right and make those choices, your body improves, your energy improves, and your livelihood improves. So as you do this, as you identify that small goal that you can put your actions and your focus towards, you will relearn that your actions have a direct effect on your outcomes, and that we truly are the destiny or the master of our own destiny and our fate. So the point again, as I wrap this up and get ready to get on and train my coaches in our new Coach Basics group, is number one, write down your feelings or journal. These are the stresses that you're having. Number two, become self-aware of these feelings and identify which aspects you have control over, which you do not. Get a piece of paper, write it down. One side, I have control over these. The other side, I have no control over these. Let these ones go, and then understand you can only control these ones. And then I want you to identify one goal that you can work on, that you can put narrow down your thoughts, your efforts, and your actions into that. And your likelihood of succeeding and creating some success in that area will increase. Okay, I love you guys. I hope you have an incredible day. If this helps you, please tag somebody. Please share it with somebody else. This is also going to be on my YouTube channel with my other 1,400 videos. So I love you guys. Please subscribe. Please share. My goal is to help you guys plant seeds of growth in you guys so you guys go out and do what you want with your life. I love you guys. Have an incredible day.